Chapter 9. Before the Dawn. The night dragged on like it would never end. Daniel had stopped counting hours. The screams and whispers had grown louder, no longer teasing the edges of their minds but scraping directly at their nerves. Every sound and every creak of a board, furniture moving, and the small shuffle of movement sit there, pulse racing. Lily didn't move from his side. Her small body trembled, but she pressed closer to him. She felt safe with her brother. Her rabbit had been dropped somewhere in their small quarters to get to the bathroom, but she didn't notice or didn't care anymore. Just a small step and they will be at the door of the bathroom. Dad will go in and get the bucket full of water, and then the movement will be quicker. They were exhausted, but sleep was impossible. From somewhere outside, heavy limbs brushing across the porch, a new shadow shifted into view through the broken window, massive and darker than night. Its form was almost more humanoid than the first one. It looked muscular, and it moved in a fluid, unnatural way. It tested the door first, and a single tendril of darkness slithered under the threshold. Mom screamed, scrambling backward. The shadows respond, shooting a few tendrils to her. Dad grabs her under him to the ground, protecting her. Daniel pressed Lily against him. Don't make a sound. But the shadows had already found them. The shadows' tendrils grabbed Mom and Dad by the ankles, and the others hit the wall behind Daniel. The wood cracked above their heads. With screaming, Mom and Dad were dragged away. Mom screamed with her last breath. Daniel jumped up with Lily in his arms and ran the last step into the bathroom. While Daniel closed the bathroom door, he saw his parents' faces for the last time as they were being dragged outside and gone into the darkness. In the bathroom, Daniel turns on every faucet in the bathtub. The sink pulls out the toilet pipe and lets the water flow. Within a few minutes, the floor was full of water. He opens the bathroom cabinet and looks for the bucket underneath where it was yesterday, but it's not there anymore. Fracken, no, where is it? Daniel looks at Lily with loss. We need to get out of here, little bug. I don't know how to save you. Why don't we follow the water, Danny? The tendrils started tearing at the floorboards. They're taking down the whole cabin, it sounds like, from the bathroom. Daniel opens the door on a whim. He sees the shadow tearing apart the walls, floor, and furniture. They are looking for him and Lily. A single chair stands by the door. Daniel looks at Lily and says to her in a soft voice, "Stay by my side and be careful with every step we take together." Lily nods her head. They walk out of the bathroom. He picks up the chair and holds it out in front of him, and they walk through the water. A shadow comes towards him with such strong power. Daniel stumbled backward, horror clawing at his throat. The shadow retreated and struck again, sweeping across his chest like a hammer, and he stumbled back while coughing. One of them grabbed Lily's wrist and pulled. Danny was just in time to kick some of the water under their feet up toward it. It let go fast, and Danny grabbed the chair again. Lily, behind me now. Daniel and Lily step backwards towards the stairwell, hoping for some defensible corner, some high ground where they can hide till the sun can come out. The floorboards are all ripped up in the living room towards the front door. Their exit plan will not work anymore. The only way is up. The shadows were learning faster than they could react. Every movement was used against them. The pre-dawn hours stretched endlessly. A tendril lashed out suddenly, catching Daniel across the arm. Pain shot through him, hot and immediate. His flesh was tingling and numb at once. He cried out, but still keep his post. They are moving up one stair at a time. One advanced again, faster this time. It seized Lily's wrist. She screamed. Daniel lunged, catching her just in time, but not before another tendril whipped against the wall, shattering the lamp. Sparks lit the cabin in horrifying flashes of light and darkness. He couldn't stop them. He didn't know how. All he could do now was hold Lily close and try to stay alive and survive. The first hint of light barely touched the horizon. The shadows recoiled back, leaving Daniel and Lily upstairs. Daniel was shaking, and Lily's small body was pressed to his chest, silent but trembling. The cabin was transformed into a battlefield. They just barely made it. Or was this just a tease to draw out more fear? Mom and Dad were gone. It's just Daniel and Lily. They survive, they endure.